Alright, today I'm going to be doing a simple RSST rebuild with a little something extra. Everything I have done using stainless steel rope. Alright, I understand not everybody can get their hands on it, so I'm going to do a simple mesh, stainless steel mesh. Alright, I'm using 400 by 400 mesh. I'm using a plain length of 28 gauge Canthal. Alright, get some of these tools out of the way. I do have a big air hole drilled out, and that is just because I like a lot of vapor. Alright, so let me get that out of the way. First thing I'm going to show you how to do is, alright, you get your sheet of mesh, and this is a pretty good height. Alright, you can trim it up. I'm probably going to take just a little bit off of this. I do like to make a hollow wick. That just adds for better wicking. I don't have to tilt it almost upside down. Alright. And what I normally do to start the roll is I get something I get something like a screwdriver. And I just run it up like that, and it actually starts it for me. I got a lot of fuzz coming off of it. Alright, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to roll it. Roll it in one direction. If you actually just roll back and forth, you're just going to be tightening and loosening it. Only roll in the one direction. And I do have my mesh pre-oxidized, but I will be torching it one more time. And you're just gonna, this is what I do. And there we go. So now I'm gonna check the diameter. It fits in there pretty good. I'll probably go ahead and give it one more roll. And that fits just fine. With the RSST, you can stick it all the way to the bottom because this tank is a bowl, and you won't have any shorts on it. Also, with the RSST, you got that insulated wick hole. It makes it a lot nicer to deal with. I don't need to do a whole lot. That should be plenty. Now I'm just going to let it cool for a second. vaping. And that should be plenty cool enough to touch. Just gonna check it. That should be good. So now I'm gonna cut a slit in the bottom. And what this is gonna do, alright, that's actually gonna allow the juice to wick up better in there. Clean that off. And I will be shortening that up a bit, but go ahead and unscrew this a little bit. And when I do a single coil, I usually just make a hook in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap that hook right there. Alright. Now I'll just go ahead and tighten it down. And I'm just going to do 3 wraps. Not doing anything that great with it. Also, something else you can do, and this is a helpful little trick. I get a small Allen key, and I just stick it down in that hole. That way, I have something rigid for doing my coils with. Alright, I don't think you saw what I just did. My thumb was in the way. I'm done with my 3 wraps. I'm just going to wrap it around and trap it. Alright. So now, straighten that out. And just go ahead and space out these coils. Alright. That looks pretty decent. Now I need something to put it on. I'll put it on my Nimmy. Sorry I didn't have this already pre-done. I just figured why not, what the hell, I'll do a video. And there it goes, it's glowing pretty even. Well, got a little bit of a hot spot. And that is just right. So now I'm just gonna trim this wick up and go ahead and pinch that off, make it nice and round and hollow so you can actually see straight down there. All right. And now you just want to fill it up with juice. Dropping stuff. Put a little fill plug. Go ahead and stick that in. Next thing I was going to show you that little something extra. Got this really big air hole and a lot of airspace in there. The guys at FusionsMods were real kind enough to send me a reducer cap. The way this sits, it's got this little cutout. It'll actually set that right over that. What it's going to do is it's going to reduce your air chamber and give you a whole lot better flavor. Alright. So the way I did it was just like that. Now that I know how it sits, where it's supposed to go, you just push it in. It'll look like that. So now you're going to line up your air hole with your wick. Tip on there. It doesn't necessarily chuck the vapor, but it puts out a decent amount with that top cap in there, with that reducer cap. It increases the flavor tenfold. So that's how you wrap an RSST, just with stainless steel mesh and regular Kanthal. Leave me a comment, like, tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.